guys. So today's reading is going to be on why did this person do this to me? Why did they behave the way they did? Why did they treat me a certain way? And in case you're, wanting to get a more in-depth look at what was going on inside the other person who did you wrong. And so we got 3 piles here, pile 1, 2, and 3. So take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And my Skype link is in the description box below if you'd like to order a personal reading, as well as my PayPal link if you'd like to donate to the channel. And we are going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, these I picked for things that may describe your personality. So you may be somebody they felt like maybe even this could have been some sort of like rite of passage type of thing. Maybe you have had a lot of rite of passages, or maybe this person felt like they were putting you through a rite of passage in some way. We have the like new car wash, number 5. Car wash token, non-refundable, no cash value. So you're somebody who can't be bought or sold. You're somebody who really is a very new feeling compared to what they have seen in other people. Somebody who has been through a lot, and somebody who has really transformed and changed through everything that you have gone through. Like you've gone through a lot of rites of passages. You're somebody who's very self-made, somebody who really has taken the time and put in the effort to create the life you desire, somebody who really lives by your passion, and somebody who's very passionate and driven, ambitious for your goals. They may have a lot of very empty passions where they don't really pursue what they want to pursue, and they don't really take action to go after what they want to go after. So that could be part of the reason why they felt inclined to hurt you in whatever way they did as well. We have the Adventure Club card, and we have the Public Library card. So you also may be somebody who's very intelligent, very book smart, very scholarly. You have learned a lot. You take it upon yourself to learn a lot, to really enhance your mind, your body, your spirit. And you're somebody who really enjoys adventure and really enjoys life, and really was looking for an adventure and looking for new life in your life in a way. So we have this channeled message here. This could be an ex-lover, a husband, or a boyfriend. Like ex-lover, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend kind of thing. We have Level Up by Ciara, Motivation by Normani, and Motivation by Kelly Rowland for songs. I was so hurt, I felt betrayed and left out in the cold. No matter what you did or how you were there for me, I couldn't see it. I didn't want to. After everything that I did to you in my projections, I didn't feel that I deserved any of it. I thought your kindness and love for me was stupid, and you deserved better, so I pushed you away. You were the only one there for me. I was mired in so much self-pity, self-hate, and was blaming everything on you. I'm sorry that I let you down. I'm sorry that you believed in me. I'm sorry that I hurt you, and I'm sorry that I tried to take everything from you and ruin your good name. You deserved better. Don't waste your time on me. Reach for the sky. I know that you could accomplish anything, even if I tried to convince you otherwise, because I was scared that you would see you deserved better and you would find it somewhere else. You are now winning after this person has left your life. You are really leveling up, and you really have been able to do a lot of things that were rites of passages that this person may have held you back from as well. You may have even got together with this person sometime around 21 as well, and you could have really, maybe you started a family, started something really young to the point that you really didn't get to experience life, and maybe this person was older than you, and so they were trying to hold you back from experiencing life because they thought that maybe if you saw more of it, you wouldn't want them anymore. You put in so much work, and you tried so hard to get them to believe in themselves the way that you did, and you tried so hard to get them to see that you wanted them, that you really wanted to be with them, that you really just wanted to take them with you. But they didn't want to go with you because they thought that they were being left behind. So we also have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and Justice. So this person really felt like they were doing what was right in cutting you off and cutting this connection off if they cut it off. If they didn't, then you were doing what was right in cutting off this connection. I really feel like they think that it was a rite of passage for you to cut off this connection, to end something that was not serving you and that was not for your highest good, that you had so many opportunities in front of you and that you were just going to see things from a new perspective. Once you were in this new place and around these new people, you were going to see things so differently, and you were going to cut this off even if you hadn't already. And really, they seen you putting in all this time, this effort, this work, you really were taking up responsibility to create the life that you desired and to bring your manifestations into fruition. And they really seen you waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for it to pay off, waiting for justice to be served in this situation. And they felt like maybe they feel like now this door of opportunity is slowly closing, because you really have taken this responsibility on yourself and you have done it alone instead of with them. And you really originally wanted to do it with them. I think this person really felt very overly burdened by the future that you envisioned. And they really felt just stuck in place and like they couldn't take action because they were drowning in all of the opportunities they saw coming to you and all of the beautiful things that you could create in your life. And they just felt like it was their karma, maybe even possibly, to lose you. And maybe they feel like now that everything that they have done to you was a self-fulfilling prophecy, because what they really did was they created this reality through their actions. They created you walking away from them and cutting them off through their reactions. Selfishness will get you nowhere. Selfless generosity is always repaid in kind if you allow yourself to receive. So we have selfishness will get you nowhere. Selfless generosity is always repaid in kind if you allow yourself to receive. So this person was not allowing themselves to receive. They were holding back. They were being selfish with their love, with their care, with their support, with their generosity. And they were not being selfless in any way. And you were being very, very selfless in your giving. And if you allow yourself to receive at this point, this selflessness may actually be repaid. Grant forgiveness to yourself and others. Release the pain and the anger. Have some fun with your friends. Keep a balance between work and play, as well as alone time and together time. So now it's time to really make sure that you're balancing your life. Make sure that you're keeping an equal balance between your playtime, your alone time, your friends, your family, your work, your responsibilities, things like that. Maybe you were overworking yourself and was working really hard and they felt very left out as well. So, and grant forgiveness to yourself, to this person. Release the pain, release the anger, release everything that has happened here. Just let it go and allow yourself to release that poison with it and to learn from it, to grow from it. Addictions can be beat with belief in yourself and others, healing, and boundaries. So there may have been a need for a lot of healing in this connection, a lot of healing of both parties. There may have been, this person may have been very addicted to self-pity, addicted to, your love, because they were trying to hold on to it and not allow you to expand or break out of the shell because they wanted to keep you all to themselves. And there might be a lot of healing that can take place here for you and for other people. And maybe you didn't set your boundaries as healthily as you should have either. Maybe you didn't express what you wanted, what you needed, what you felt. And there's really a necessity to remember this in the future and to express yourself more fully. Lessons learned through hardship come hard, but put us a step ahead. So you may have learned a lot. This may have been a very, very burdensome connection. This may have been something that really weighed on you, something that really, really put a lot on you. But you learned a lot through this hardship. And it really puts you a step ahead of others. It really opens you up to a lot of new opportunities and a lot of knowledge and wisdom that was gained. And you really have made something of yourself through these lessons, or you soon will be. Value the things in your life that are most important. Remember, all that glitters is not gold. Money cannot buy happiness. So remember to value the things in your life. If you were very ambitious and going after your goals and that was all that was on your mind, remember that money will not be able to buy you happiness, and all that glitters is not gold. So remember to value and cherish the things that are important to you in your life. And maybe you did not put as much value or effort or time into this person as you should have been putting into this person, or they just felt like you weren't. And maybe this person did not value you for everything that you could offer. And maybe they only wanted you to give up your dreams so that you could go out and grab money the easy way so that you guys could have money. But money doesn't buy happiness, and you weren't willing to give up on your dreams for that either. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. And I would love to hear if this resonated with your situation, or if you got something from this reading. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. So pile 2, 1111. You're very on track in your life, so don't allow others to bring you down. This situation may have also allowed you to come more into alignment with yourself and to really understand what a good balance is in your friendships and your partnerships, things like that. So the type of person that you are is why I pulled these charms here. You are somebody who has the keys to a new beginning. You are somebody who has the keys to ending old cycles and to bringing about changes and new things in your life. You are somebody who lets go of the old and brings in the new, and somebody who goes with the flow, is very adaptable, is very open-minded, is very much able of ending things that don't serve you. You are somebody very lucky, very abundant, very fertile, somebody who really grows through everything that you have been through. There's also this Mariana Islands coin with 2009 on it. And you may really love your country as well. Whatever country you live in, you may really love your country. You may really value your country. You may really value your freedoms. You may value doing what's right, what's fair, what's just. And you may really expect others to do the same as well. You are somebody who really enjoys taking time for yourself and self-care, and somebody who puts a lot of effort into that. Somebody who just relaxes and enjoys life and lives in the moment. Somebody who's very connected to your crown chakra and the messages, signs, and synchronicities that you receive in this life. And you are somebody who really sees things that others miss. Somebody who really knows things and understands things at a very deep level when other people may not see or understand that. You also may not be somebody who gives yourself away to everybody. You may be somebody who really keeps yourself for those special people and you may really hold a lot back or hold a lot in. You may also only show what you feel you should be showing to others. You know who is for you, who is against you, and you do not allow other people to get to you either. You really stand tall and strong, and you are really very, I don't think you have sex with a whole lot of people. I think you really keep that for only special people, because you know that in sharing that energy, you are connecting yourself to somebody in a very strong way. He who wants a rose must respect the thorn. Persian proverb. So you are somebody who believes very wholeheartedly and fully in the fact that everyone has a light and a dark side. And that if somebody wants your light side and all the love and light and happiness you have to offer, and this free-flowing energy and this beautiful, exquisite person that you are, that they must respect your shadow sides as well. And you also, in turn, respect other people's shadow sides, and as well as their light side. You see through people, I think. You see people for who they are, the whole package combined. And so we have, for my channeled message, friend, frenemy, most likely the same sex. So this is somebody who is probably a friend to you, somebody who pretended to be a friend to you as well. It could definitely be somebody who pretended to be a friend to you to get close to you so that they could spill your secrets to other people. They most likely are the same sex. Your beauty is so great. It is not just surface deep either. When I look in the mirror, I am disgusted by what I see. That isn't surface either. What I have done is unforgivable, but I just can't seem to stop myself. I'm so jealous of all of the attention that you get. I want it for myself, but I know as long as I am filled with hatred for myself and for others, I will never get it. How do you do it? I know you haven't had it easy either. I know you have been in my shoes, but I can't imagine you ever acting as I have acted. How will I ever forgive myself? I tell myself that I'm going to stop spreading rumors and lies, but it's like I'm watching myself from the outside and I am unable to stop it. My pain has a life of its own. My mental illnesses don't help either. I use every excuse as a crutch not to change what I need to, and to work on myself instead of constantly looking at everyone else and shifting the blame onto them. You know, even though this person can't step up and take responsibility, and even though this person has really hurt you, because I feel like they've really hurt you, they really feel a deep sorrow, a deep regret, a deep sadness, and a deep pain for what they have put you through and what they've done to you. And they just don't know how to change. They don't know how to be something different. Know that you are there to build. I know that you are there to build everyone up, including myself, and I can't stand it because I don't do this. We have the song Say Bitch by Snow the Product, Sugar Honey Iced Tea by Nokia, and Katana by Nokia. They could possibly have jumped you or have wanted to jump you, because they know that they can't fight you equally on a level playing field, so they have done a lot of underhanded things, a lot of backhanded things, a lot of backstabbing and treachery behind the scenes because they know they couldn't actually face you one-on-one, whether that be in beating you up physically, mentally, emotionally, you know, your reputation, things like that. They are very afraid of your power, and they are very jealous of what you do. They are very jealous that you do what you want to do, regardless of the opinions or thoughts or ideas of others, that you just don't care. And you go with the flow and you are just fine on your own, and you are capable of standing tall no matter who you are. And they can't stand that you just love yourself so fully, shadow and light, and that you love them so fully, shadow and light. Because I have a feeling that you still have a lot of love for this person, even though they have put you through this. We have Strength. We have Four of Wands. We have Knight of Wands. They may have even tried to wreck a marriage or a stable connection that you had in your life as well. Seven of Wands, King of Wands. So this person really doesn't know what they want. They're very hot and cold. They're very in and out. They're on and off. They really don't take the time and effort to go after what they want. They don't put in the work. They don't have a strong enough passion or desire to change, heal, and grow. And you have been able to master yourself and your emotions, and you have been able to change and grow, and you have been able to take action to go after what you truly desire and what you truly want. And you don't really care about the opinions of others. You know what you want, you go after it, and you set your boundaries freely and in a healthy manner. And if other people don't like it, then you allow them to fall away. You do not hold on to things that don't serve you. And you're a very, I think, committed, solid, stable, and loyal person when you're in a connection. And this person is very touch and go. They may be very player-like. They may be very from one person to the next person to the next person, because they really don't know what they want. This person doesn't have a stability in their thoughts, and they don't know how to celebrate life with passion and joy and vigor. And they see you celebrating life and celebrating love and celebrating happiness no matter what happens to you, no matter what people do to you. It can't affect you and it can't get under your skin. And you are somebody who really enjoys life to the fullest, and you are somebody who has a very strong, stable sense of thought and a very stable foundation in your thinking, and you are really able to keep your thoughts level and keep your mind level. And this person really has a hard time. They have a lot of thoughts in their mind constantly that are constantly pulling them off track, that are constantly knocking them down. They really have a lot of self-hatred and doubt and anxiety and a lot of passions that are just all over the place. And you are somebody who is very driven to succeed, somebody who's very much in the limelight, somebody who is a leader, a go-getter, somebody who may even be a spiritual teacher or advisor, and somebody who really knows and understands what you want and knows and understands how to rewire your thinking and to overcome the past hurt and pain and trauma that you've been through and to create a new life. You don't know everything. Take time to learn from others. So this person may feel like you don't appreciate or value their thoughts, their ideas as well. And maybe it's because you feel like they are immature or aren't sure of what they want, so you don't take their advice, maybe. Never lose faith. Believe anything is possible. And this person could still grow. They could still learn. They could still turn into somebody beautiful and wonderful. I don't feel like you ever lose faith. I think you believe that anything is possible and that you continue to fight for what's right, for what you believe in. Love all of you. Find beauty in everything you are. And you know, this could even be somebody who wants to marry you, and you may be somebody who is straight. You may be somebody who has no drive towards them in that same way, who doesn't feel the same way about them. Maybe they just really, they have a hard time with the fact that you love all of yourself and that you find beauty in everything that you are, and they can't do that themselves as well. Happiness becomes you. Let it fill you and radiate out to the world, outward. So you are somebody very happy, and you let it fill you, you let it overcome you, and you spread that happiness and joy to everyone around you in your life, in your sphere, your family, your friends, and you just enjoy life. We all have a purpose. Never believe that you don't matter. You are somebody who knows that everyone has a purpose. You never believe that you don't matter, and this person really feels like they don't matter. They don't matter, and nothing they do has an impact, has an effect, or can change anything, and you really believe that you have a purpose and you change the world, and they need to have this belief in themselves. Don't ever change the sensitive, beautiful, vulnerable way you express yourself, and even with everything they've done, they don't want you to change. They don't want you to be anything different because they see how amazing and beautiful you are, and you have really taken them in, taken them under your wing, helped them to learn and grow. I think you really were a leader for them, and you really help them to see a lot of beautiful things about themselves as well. And they really hurt badly because they have betrayed you so much like this. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I would love to hear if this resonated with you or your situation or what you're going through in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. And you know what? I forgot to mention again that when I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away another free reading. So when I get close to 500 subscribers, around 490 or so, I'm going to put a reading out that has that in it to where you can comment in the comments below. Be sure to watch for it, because commenting in those comments is how you're going to be able to be entered into that drawing. So pile 3. Big cats are dangerous, but a little pussy won't hurt anyone. So you are somebody who would never hurt anyone. You are somebody who can be very dangerous to mess with, though, because you are somebody very protected, I feel like, as well. You're somebody very confident. You're somebody who believes in yourself very fully, and you really, you see people for who they are, and you see that, you know, they may put on a big front, they may act like they're big and tough, but they're a little pussy, and they can't hurt anyone, you know. And I think these ones are to describe you. I think that you really just, you're not scared of anything. Nothing really makes you afraid. You're just very confident, very stable in yourself and of yourself. Somebody who doesn't mind working on a project for a long period of time, taking that time and effort to build it up and to really create a strong bond as well. Somebody that this may be a divine timing situation as well. We have this that says comfy. You're somebody very dignified, very graceful, somebody who, it doesn't matter what's going on around you, it's not going to ruffle your feathers. You are somebody who just goes with the flow and is very graceful, very elegant, very classy, somebody who's very unconditionally loving, somebody who's very pure in heart, mind, intention, soul, somebody who is very, very loving, nurturing, caring. You're like a beautiful mother, like the Mother Mary. You know, just very wonderful, amazing, sacrificing, beautiful. You're somebody who really has the key. I don't know. I was looking at it this way at first, and, you know, you may be somebody who really has the key through your speech to be able to affect people around you very greatly, to get to the heart of the matter. There's a little X on here. X marks the spot. X marks the spot. So, you know, this could be an ex of yours as well. But you are somebody who everyone wants back. Once they have destroyed everything and let their ego and insecurity get the best of them, and, you know, they may have even talked a lot of shit about you or really hurt you, you know, you are somebody that is very pure in your intentions. Very kind, very loving, very strong and stable. You may even be wanting to repair a connection with an ex as well. You also have these two little hearts here, and these remind me of my two kids. So you may have two kids as well. You may be a mother. You are somebody who's very giving, very generous, very loving with your time, your energy, your spirit, your unconditionality, and you are somebody who's not afraid of anything and faces everything head on with class, dignity, grace. I really hope this doesn't go into an extra video, and I'm sorry if it does, guys. So this is the channeled message, probably a love interest or a father figure that is very egoic. You are so honest, very blunt. I can't believe you have the audacity to say those things to me. No one has ever stood up to me the way that you have. You are right, and I can't take it. While I hate it, and you for it, a part of me loves you, a sick and twisted part of me, and in a sick and twisted way, loves your fire and your passion, and it is something that I would love to control and tame. I want the respect of others, whether I have earned it or not. I lead through fear and intimidation instead of by example. Since I can't control you, I ran, I ghosted, hoping that it would leave you broken, since nothing else seemed to work. I can't be around you when you see me so clearly. It makes me look at things that I'd rather not see. So I tried to shift the focus. When that failed, I had to go. You refuse to allow this person to affect your life or to hold you back. You may have been, or they may have been a player, but they didn't like that you were so open with your sexuality or your sex life. You were very ambitious and caused them to question their own worth. You speak your mind. It is infuriating to them. You may have rejected an offer of them to take care of you. You brought their lies to light. They may have been very sexist as well. We have Tomboy by Destiny Rogers. We have That Bitch by B. Miller. And we have Christina Aguilera, Can't Hold Us Down. So you are somebody who really fights for women and fights for your right to say what you want to say, regardless of what anybody else thinks, especially a man. And you are somebody who really is going to do it yourself. You do not want somebody's money. You are somebody who, if money is all they have to offer, you could really care less, because you can make that yourself, and money isn't going to buy happiness. And you are somebody who really makes people work to earn your respect and your trust, and you don't just allow them to freely have it. You don't allow them to overcast you. You don't allow them to put you in the shadow and to put themselves in the light, and they really don't like that. So we have the Page of Swords, we have the Five of Chalices, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Knight of Chalices, and we have Judgment. So this person was very emotionally immature. They are really upset over the loss that they have had. They're looking at everything in the past and regretting it, feeling very mournful, sorrowful, sad, upset over what they have let get away from them because they didn't see the beauty of your friendship sitting right in front of them, because they were so busy watching you and everything you did and thinking that you were just up in the clouds somewhere, when really you were down to earth and you knew what was going on. And this person may even be watching you at this moment in time as well. This person may be hoping for a reconnection or a rebirth in this situation. They may have took action to really express a lot of nasty things about you and to say things that they didn't really mean. And they may be very regretful of that at this point. They may even want to reach out and communicate to you as well. They really felt like you were judging them for the emotional immaturity they had, because they put you on a pedestal, because they put you on the shiny little pedestal and thought that you were so great. They hated themselves because of it, and it really caused a lot of problems here. And they really judged you very harshly as well. They judged you very harshly in the past, and I think they would like a chance to make this up. Focus on moving forward one step at a time. You got this. Arguing can sometimes be necessary. Don't worry what others think. No one is perfect, and this is what makes us all perfect. So, you just need to focus on moving forward and take one step at a time, knowing that you got this, trusting that you got this, and trusting that everything's going to work out the way that it's meant to. And let go of any judgments of yourself or this person, and really let go of the anger, the hurt, the pain, and know that sometimes arguing is necessary. Try not to allow anyone else's judgments or opinions of this situation to affect how you are reacting to it or what you're doing in it, because no one is perfect. And that's why we're all perfect, because no one is perfect. No one is 100% of the time the greatest person alive. And maybe that's what you need to realize in this situation too. Cancel your plans. Take a weekend just for you. The storm clouds will pass away. The sun will come back again. It always does. And so you could be really sad, hurt, and upset about this person. You could have even been placing them on a pedestal. Now is the time to really realize that the sun will come out tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. And, take some time for you. Take a weekend for you. Cancel all your plans. Don't answer your messages. Don't answer your texts. Just get some time away and alone for you. And maybe this person was really upset that you are able to do that as well. There is nothing wrong with taking some quiet time out for you. Listen to the birds. They bring so much peace with their music. Learn to be at peace with expressing yourself fully. So yeah, there's a need here to just be at peace with expressing yourself fully and not to give a shit if anyone else doesn't like it. Who cares? Who cares what that person thinks? This person who's so egoic and thinks that they should be able to place you in a box and you should just stay there. There's nothing wrong with you taking some quiet time, and there's nothing wrong with you expressing yourself. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it in the comments below, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful night